Another castle, another curse.
I was a guest here once. Long ago.
A guest of the Count? Before he betrayed the old faith?
Yes. He was quite the charmer.
I sense another tale of giants and fairies and demons behind this castle's curse.
No demons. Just giants and fairies.
Very angry giants and fairies. The full tale is best told as we camp.
Can't wait. Where's the challenge? Shouldn't we be killing something by now?
Be careful what you wish for.
I never said I wished for it. It's more of an observation.
Companions entered the tower to the sound of an altercation.
Have you surrendered?
Yet you don't need to. I practice the old faith, same as you.
Lies. No human is to be trusted.
Is this the man we seek, Elia?
Campo can hold his own, but I know he would appreciate your assistance.
You see, Yoshka, we do get to fight some living rat warriors, just like nature intended.
All to save a Taltosh. What have I become?
For honor!
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
It was an honor.
some spectacular timing.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, don't listen to Yoshka Kampo. His mother was a Seiba-son.
I don't know what that means.
So many months have I longed for companions. Your arrival is most welcome.
Does that mean you'll assist us in our quest to save the Sun King? You'll provide us passage up the World Tree?
Of course. I was headed that way anyway. We just need to face a few simple challenges first.
Simple, you say?
And my mother was a Seipa-son. Did I say that right?
Is there anything else we should know about this place, Taltosh?
Please, call me Campo. And yes, but I'll save it. For a surprise.
The good kind, I hope.
First up, a test of strength.
Sometimes I wish I excelled at things other than taking life.
As the companions camped, Sebastian and Elia relate the story behind the curse of Balvanyo.
The new faith was gaining popularity. This did not sit well with the giants and fairies of this realm, themselves being actual living symbols of the old faith. Working together, they constructed Balvanios, a haven for those who would not succumb to the new faith's nonsense. No offense, Miss A.
None taken.
They welcomed Count Opor to preside over the castle, which he did for many years to the satisfaction of all its creators. Until one day he fell in love with a woman named Imola, whose family devoutly followed the new faith.
Imola's family would not allow her to wed a man they labeled a heathen. War seemed inevitable. Had the Count put out the call, I myself would have fought alongside him to honor the old faith.
But a compromise was made. Though Count Opor refused to convert, he agreed to allow his firstborn to grow up a follower of the new faith.
Which is exactly what he did. Their child was indeed raised as a follower of the new faith, and the fairies took action.
They cast a curse upon this place that stands today. They transformed the rats of the castle into fierce human-sized warriors. They established menacing traps.
And the ancient elemental. Don't forget the ancient elemental.
And we've stopped here to brave all these hazards for the sake of our new Taldosh friend here.
That's very nice of you to say, Yoshka. Very few have ever considered me a friend.
Oh yes, you, Keller, the old man, an old hag who constantly berates me. I'm making friends all over the place here myself.
Wow. The new supplies offered by my magic bag truly are impressive. You're on an adventure of a lifetime. Make sure you're equipped to handle it.
What was it you said earlier, Elia? My mother is a... what was it?
Sebos.
And just what in 3 worlds is that?
A demon spirit who seduces young men, dancing in the thunder and lightning as the rain soaks her white dress and long hair.
I'll have you know, my mother had short hair, she never wore dresses, and she hated getting wet.
Even I can see it was just a playful insult, Yoshka. I've heard a few from you myself.
Heh, indeed you have, Merze. It's just... My mother really was a fine woman. Definitely not a seductive demon. She died when I was 7. Being that age, I knew her just well enough to know her. And I've done nothing but miss her ever since. Father did the best he could, but...
If it hits so close to home, Yoshka, I do apologize.
Don't worry about it, old woman. Besides, it's a fine insult. I'll save that one to use myself someday.
Ha! Stealing from elderly women, are we now, Yoshka?
You're on an adventure of a lifetime. Make sure you're equipped to handle it.
Your powers are fascinating, Campo. How did you come about them?
I was born with them. To a certain extent.
A certain extent.
Yes. You see, a Taltosh is blessed from birth to serve humanity in a shamanistic manner. We have a way about us that promotes life and happiness.
And yet you have the power to devastate in battle by taking other forms.
That's where the rest of that extent comes into play. Not long after my master taught me all he could and left on his own journey, my personal travels led to a court of fairies. They respected my devotion to the old faith and bestowed transformation powers upon me, even fire breathing.
Have we seen all of these powers in action?
Oh, no, not yet. But with enough battle experience, they should fully manifest.
Does anyone really believe any of this crap? It's all just sleight of hand and illusion. I don't have enough fingers on my hand to point out how many laughable claims Campo makes.
That reminds me. Like other Taltosh, I was born with a 6th finger on my left hand. More of a nub, really.
Even when he speaks the truth, it's disgusting.